everybody? I am your host, Goofywise. We are back with the PartyChat podcast, the #1 place on the internet for all gaming and TV show news. I have a beautiful set of guests today. Go ahead and introduce yourself, everybody.
All at once?
No, I mean one person at a time. Intern's gonna pull you up. It's a guest gig.
Oh, me? Oh, shoot. Okay, so what up, y'all? So my name is PG. I'm a content creator online, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's it.
Yeah, you do way more than that, bro. Stop being shy, bro. You do way more than that, bro. Tell him, bro.
Hey, Millie Rock, y'all. Show him Millie Rock.
Now the camera left. The camera left. Go ahead. That's you, Dwayne. Hey, put it Dwayne real quick.
You put on Dwayne. He got the arms out.
Put it back. Put it back. Yeah, hold on. Put the arms away. You know what I mean? Hey, there we go. Hey, my name is Dwayne. I'm a streamer and a YouTuber, and I got the arms out today, but I'm gonna hide them because you gotta pay for that with my OnlyFans. Okay. Coming next week, me and Jazz about to go do crazy things on it. Let me stop. But yeah,
what?
I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing. No, yeah, that's it.
Oh, hi everybody. My name is LeeshCapeesh. I stream on Twitch. And that's it. That's all I do.
That's all she do.
Why y'all intro so short?
That's what I'm saying.
Where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitch.
Okay, there you go.
Jazzy, you got a whole monologue?
Oh,
Nah.
Surprise!
Hey, I'm your boy Roshi, and this is
ItzSheera.
We do reaction videos on YouTube, and I also sell feet pics on Instagram.
He does.
So hit me up.
Don't do that.
I'm the plug.
Hey, premium
as hell. That's why premium content only.
All right, you play. You
Only
will get
feed.
the messages.
And then
There
we
you go.
have
Yes,
Jazzy.
sir, Jazzy.
Okay. Hi guys. My name is Jazzy, aka Jazzy Guns. I only stream on YouTube and I do Let's Plays on YouTube and on the PartyChat podcast. And we also have Patreon, Dwayne and Jazz. Go check it out.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes,
Now we have all the guests introduced. Quick reminders. There will be a streamathon for the PartyChat podcast on February 18th. If you guys are interested in signing up, you know where to go. Check the link in the description. We also have memberships are available for the PartyChat podcast now. So hey, sign up, man. Become a member with us. You know what I'm saying? We have a good time bringing that A1 content. Now, I have a very interesting topic that we're going to get into today, and it's just like I'm so excited because it's with our new guest today. Leash, you want to tell us about your taste buds?
They're perfectly fine. They work.
Oh, they work. They good?
Yeah, they're good. They work. You know, just like everybody else's taste buds. You know, I got COVID back in like the end of December, but like I could taste stuff now. So
okay, let's check the files on that. Interns, thank you.
Oh,
okay. As you all know, y'all told me that I wasn't going to actually make macaroni and cheese with raisins after I proposed the idea that maybe macaroni and cheese and raisins are such a bad thing because cheese and fruit together taste good. I was like, you know what? I'll try it for the culture. I mean, it might take away my culture card, but oh well. I said 2023 is the year that I live in absurdity. So here we are being absurd. Here I have mac and cheese with the raisins.
All right, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
So here we go. Are you ready? Hold on.
She like it. Wait
you
a minute.
I was making this not bad. The bacon. I shouldn't have put bacon in here. I was like, shit, I ain't gonna suffer all the way. So I cheated. Sorry. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Since y'all saying I cheated. So I'm gonna get a bowl of just pure mac and cheese, and I'm gonna get a little box of raisins, and I'm gonna try it like that. I think that'd be fair. All right, I'm back, and I have just mac and cheese in here, nothing else, and a box of California raisins with no bacon this time. How can we stop this? It's already begun.
Part 2 included.
It was at this moment that she knew she f***ed up.
Y'all, it's so bad. It's so bad. Apologize to the African American community.
To all my fellow black people, all my fellow African Americans, I do apologize for making a mockery of us and our culture. We take our mac and cheese very seriously. In the future, I will do better to ensure that I do not embarrass not only myself, but the African American community as a whole. And I do rightfully so apologize.
Thank you.
I love that. At least she got the apology in there already wrapped up. You know what I'm saying?
I wrote it before I wrote it before the stream, you know, because I already knew I was gonna offend African Americans. You know, we take our mac and cheese.
That is absolutely disgusting.
Very serious.
What it tastes
And
like?
did you get a black card suspension though? I'm just curious.
I didn't because I apologized. If it was good, then yeah, you could take my black card. But it was nasty. So, but what made me do it is basically like I always think of like just wild stuff to do. So I just be talking, and then my brain starts to the wheels start turning in the opposite direction, and I'm like, well, cheese and fruit taste good, so.
But why specifically raisins?
That's
like,
what I
why
wanted
not,
to know.
Yeah, raisins.
Like any fruit could have probably been
Raisins
a
are
better
good.
option.
But you couldn't have gotten a grape.
Snack.
What would have been an option?
I would have, yeah, grape. I would have.
What
Hey,
are you talking about?
I'm curious on grape. Grape is
juice.
grape. Yeah, grape. You need to try grape next. Try grape
Raisins,
next.
mac and cheese? Are y'all crazy?
With juicy grape. The
But what would you?
reason why
What, okay,
I chose raisins-
what would you rather eat? Would you rather eat raisins or grapes? Come on now, like raisins sound like an old people, like something they give you. Just hey, you want some raisins? That sound like old people. Right, with applesauce, with the little butterworth candy.
Because I remember going to this restaurant where they serve dates and cheese, and it was really good. So in my mind, I'm like, dates are like raisins, and macaroni and cheese is cheese. So that's where I got it from.
So it's like your little charcuterie board.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think you forgot the part where there's like noodles involved with it, with the cheese.
Yeah, and then I
What
made
about
like box mac and cheese. I ain't do all the extra stuff because I wasn't wasting mac and cheese on that. So.
How
and it was Kraft?
No,
It was Kraft?
No, it wasn't Kraft.
Oh,
she got scared.
No,
What's wrong with Kraft?
It wasn't Kraft. No.
What's wrong with Kraft?
All
There's
right,
nothing wrong with Kraft.
To me, that sounds like a horror movie. But since we're talking, what we're gonna do an icebreaker. If there is one, if your life had to be a genre of a movie, what genre would that be and why? Let's start off with Leash.
If a genre of a movie?
Yeah. If somebody made a movie about your life, what genre would it be?
It would definitely be a romantic comedy. You know, because I've had some goofy situations in my past. No offense, Goofy.
It's all good. None taken.
It'll be like something like a romantic comedy. Definitely more comedy than romance, but something funny. You know, lighthearted. I'm not really too serious. I don't take life super seriously. So yeah, definitely that.
That's
and who
awesome.
would play me?
That's a good question.
Who would
We
play
didn't
me?
ask, but since you're talking, let's hear it.
Because I saw it at the bottom. I'm sorry, but Remy Ma.
I can see that.
Yeah. She
Okay, all
play me.
right, Remy Ma. All right,
Yeah.
for sure. PG.
Mine would be a comedy, bro. I'm so
Yeah?
short. It's like, you know, it's all good though. Y'all can laugh. It's all good.
No, it's just the way you delivered it. It was like comedy because I'm short. No, you are a short king, sir.
Thank you,
Oh,
bro.
I thought he said it was because
He's
it's
like
short.
5'9", bro. I don't think 5'9" is short.
I thought he said because it's short. I'm like, then your life over? Like, you good?
No.
Like, something you
We like the same height.
Chill.
Are we not the
That's
same
fire.
height?
That's fire.
Yeah, it's just you know, all my
Okay.
friends are like almost 7 foot, bro. So it makes me worse. That's why.
That's the comedy. All right, I like it. Dwayne.
What would be like one of them sports like motivation motion like Creed. I get Michael B. Jordan to play me. It'd be like, you want to get up in the morning, it'd be a guy yelling, get up, and he can just in there jump roping. you gotta grind to get what you need. I guess it's gonna be. All right, coach, I got that's what my life gonna be.
You gotta want it so bad. You gotta want it like you gotta breathe.
Right, you gotta breathe. Because nobody in this life.
What about you, Roshi? And I'm sorry, how do I say your name again? I'm sorry. Roshi
Sasha.
Sasha? Okay.
No, I'm playing. It's
Oh,
Sheera.
why you gonna do me like that, bro? Come on.
She didn't even defend herself though. She just let it happen.
She nodded. She was like, nah.
It's just accepted at this point.
For me, I would say a comedy because this is a lot of clown shit that just happens to me every day. So, and I think it would be Robert Downey Jr. playing me just to accentuate just how clown-like this shit is.
Blackface or no blackface?
Oh no!
Oh, definitely Tropic Thunder, Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there we go. There it is.
It's your turn.
Tropic Thunder is wild.
Leash kind of took mine. I was gonna say like a romantic comedy, and playing me. And because you know my life is pretty, lots of fun stuff. You know. But I would say playing me probably
Eddie Murphy.
What? Why?
Just in costume though, because it's a romantic comedy.
You're a creative man. This is a creative man.
Eddie
You want to
Murphy.
punch you? Hey, Johnny, dip out real quick. Turn the camera
You look
off.
disrespectful.
Okay. I gave you enough time to think of somebody.
I would say Kyla Pratt.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love Kyla Pratt. Okay, Jazzy Guns.
Mine would probably be like a slice of life, like comedy. I already know it's gonna be a comedy because stuff just happens to me unintentionally on accident that people just find to be funny, and I'd be dead serious, and I'd be like, all right, that's funny, I guess. Like,
Any idea who would play you?
Kiki Palmer.
Okay, that's a great choice. We love Kiki.
Okay.
You gotta love Kiki, man. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm surprised PG ain't say Drake for his. Like,
Me too.
I was waiting.
Or Jafar from Aladdin, the musical. That would have been
not Jafar.
the live action one though. Y'all seen it?
Hey, I swear, Dizzy. We need to go ahead and get that. We need to get the biopic of Jafar right before everything became evil and everything. Disney, let's get it, bro.
He said that's fire. That's fire. If I had to pick a genre for a movie, it would probably be like some melodramatic comedy, like something that's like kind of sad, but also kind of like funny sad. Because I feel like
an
sad
inspiring one.
Yeah. Something like everything everywhere all at once, something like that. But like you just gotta laugh at it sometimes because it's like, but like, yeah, that'd probably be it. And who I have play me? I mean, I'm a tall dude, so it had to be someone like Blake Griffin or something like that. I feel like
I was just about to say
Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin.
As long as y'all don't say Chris,
Did he even
Humphrey,
act?
we good. I don't know. He seems kind of funny, goofy, silly mood. You know what I'm saying? He'd be all right.
Yeah, Blake Griffin did stand up one
Tyler
time.
Perry.
Tyler Perry.
And Tyler Perry.
Yeah, you should have said Tyler Perry.
What?
You would have been
All
like
right,
his
this
Medea.
conversation's done. I'm checking out.
You said Eddie Murphy for me. It doesn't get no more disrespectful than that.
Tyler Perry. It's up there.
All right. Well, speaking of disrespectful, let's get into the Invincible season 2 teaser trailer. One of the most craziest action animated shows we've seen. Interns, don't make me look stupid, man. Please, thank you. All right, we good. Hey. There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Ask for a specific date, gets a vague date.
Yeah, I'm saying we got a vague late date. What do y'all think about it though? Like, are y'all excited for this? Anybody? Have you guys read any of the comic books or anything like that? What do y'all think? What are y'all thoughts?
Yeah, I just seen the show. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, season 1 was gas.
Yeah,
it looks like they stepped up the animation from that little trailer. The animation is way different from what we got in season 1. I don't know if that's gonna be consistent or if that was just something they did special for the teaser, but
yeah.
That's what I noticed. So I'm hyped. Maybe that's why it took so long.
Apparently, I saw on Twitter that the person who animated that trailer did adult animation. Or whatever.
Is that real?
Like prime detail, you know what I'm saying?
We need to get some of those guys over here.
They're thorough.
They're thorough.
Emotion.
So yeah, that's probably not going to carry over into the main season then.
I mean, maybe not.
We hope so.
But I know that the show will bring back a lot of what it, originally had this season, which is kind of like that shock value, like subversion of expectations that, that play on like real life in a lot of different ways. I read the comic book a bit and that shit gets crazy, bro.
Fire.
Oh my God.
Do we see more Battle Beast? That's what I want to know. Does Battle Beast come back? Do we see more of him?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we get lots of Battle Beasts. I don't want to say too much, but yeah, we get lots of Battle Beasts. And,
is the comic more graphic than the show, or is it about the same?
I would say it's about the same. But there probably is going to be some things that happen on the show or in the comic book they won't really show on the show. I think because it gets pretty crazy, and I don't know. I don't even know the rating for the show is, but
I think it's rated M.
Oh, is it rated M? They might show it, but like
that graphic stuff.
Listen, with what Amazon was showing in The Boys. Like, dude, it's like dick hole, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't get more graphic than somebody has had a dick hole. Like, that was crazy.
Oh my God, I remember that.
I mean, same thing for the first episode when they saw him, like, like fighting the Justice League, basically, and just
he clapped them. He clapped them up.
Or even the last episode in that train.
Oh,
Yeah.
the train was
Bro.
wild.
Mhm.
Okay, y'all set then. If y'all like both of those two things, bro,
Yeah.
y'all are in for a fucking movie, bro. Like when I say I sat down and watched this, I read this comic book from like for a week straight. I was addicted, bro. I was like,
It's
oh
fire.
my god, yeah, it's gonna be good, bro. I'm super excited. Since we're talking
excited.
about something good, let's talk about something bad. Velma is the worst rated, or third worst rated TV show in IMDb history, bro. Who saw this show? Who? I know y'all seen the takes online. You know what I'm saying? Raise your hand if you saw this show, just real quick. Just like, or at least try to attempt this show. Okay, cool. We got some people to talk about. All right. What were y'all thoughts on the show? And do you think it's justified that it got such a bad rating?
We literally watched it this morning because we saw that it was gonna be like on this thing. So I was like, I can't judge it fully if I ain't see it. Now they have like I think 4. I don't know how many episodes they got out right now.
2 right now, I think.
Oh, so we got through like 3.
4.
Oh,
yeah, we got 3. We didn't watch the
We
fourth
got
one.
through
Yeah.
like 3, and then like the 4th one came on, and I was like, I'm done. Like, but it is like I said before, like in the tweets, I tweeted this out. I was like, before it came out, I was just like, why didn't they just make this show another show instead of making it Velma and the Scooby-Doo crew without the dog? Like, it's just like y'all don't have Scooby. Y'all changed Shaggy to another name.
Yeah.
Y'all changed Daphne. Y'all changed everything. Y'all changed everything. So why doesn't it just be another show that's just called like the Groovy Gang, like something? Like I don't know, Groovy Mystery, something.
Like it be a show at all.
That's what I'm saying. And then just call it something else because it's definitely not Scooby Doo. That's not Velma. Like it's just a lot.
I feel that. Yeah.
I don't know.
Not gonna correlate in the same universe.
Yeah.
I think part of it is because like a lot of I don't know why like big media is so against like adult animation, not the other one what we were talking about, like but actual adult animation. Like I remember growing up watching Titan AE and even like Treasure Planet was kind of like, you know, for kids, but it wasn't, you know, it really had like, you know, themes in there. Like I don't know, like adult animation, it's not selling unless it's attached to a big name now, I feel. So I guess that's what Mindy Kaling had to do, but it still stinks. You know, there's no Scooby. How you gonna have a Scooby show with no Scooby, right?
That's a great point.
Yeah,
Like, I just can't wrap my head around that. So
I don't know what.
That's a great point.
I feel like well, I saw the trailer and I was immediately just not interested in what they had going on. The humor just that kind of humor just doesn't really like speak to me. Where they're trying to like force the jokes, like everything just comes off like they're trying too hard to be funny. It's not natural. And then this is a hot take, but I'm actually kind of over. I don't know if I'm just gonna speak for myself, but I don't need them to, you know, make random existing characters black for me to be into it. Like I liked Scooby-Doo growing up. There was no reason for them to change Shaggy to a whole nother person. For what reason? What did they change his name to? Norville or something like that? Like this
Norville, Norville.
It's not interesting to me. If I'm gonna watch Scooby-Doo characters, I want to watch the Scooby-Doo characters I grew up with. Like I know that
kept him a stoner at least. If you're gonna make him black,
and the thing is, some people might say, well, you know,
wait, he wasn't a stoner.
Oh, it is his real name. Okay,
it is.
Wow.
I didn't know that, but like I know some people might be like, oh, okay, well, it's not for you, it's for another generation, but it's not. It's for people who grew up watching Scooby-Doo. So it's like, why change it? You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, that's my thing too.
Make them high school age. That's no.
Well, even if they wanted to do like an adult, they could have done this original crew, just made it, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I think I'm just done with the spin-off shows in general.
I kind of
I just want like he said, like the stuff that we grew up with, like I'm fine with it just staying there. Like I don't need, you know, the 90s show. I don't need
I just totally about that. Yes.
I don't need like all these other shows that they're trying to like kind of imitate like the past. They're just not hitting the same. Like it's just not the same. It's just a different time. Like stick with the newer stuff or like the newer generations, because like I kind of see where like the older generation would get upset when they would re-rate and make their movies to like our movies. And then they'd be like, why they messed it up? They should have left it alone.
Yeah.
So that's like kind of like how, you know, I get that vibe. Like just leave it alone. Like just create new stuff.
I'm being devil's advocate here. I think it's like us. Like I feel like it's they're going off what the consumers do. Because they've been selling us nostalgia for quite a bit. They redone the whole Jurassic Park thing. They trying to bring back Ghostbusters. They're lucrative. Like so, I'm like, you know, these are the same. Usually the same studios got HBO Max, was just HBO box office, and that's owned by Universal. That's owned by, you know, Paramount. Like it's, and then they're just gonna like, I don't know. Like, and I also feel like that's why like anime is doing so well, is because they got new fresh stories as well. And, you know what I mean? Yeah, like so I don't know. Like I just feel like certain things could be redone and retold well, while others like just leave it alone. Like Scooby-Doo is like, leave that alone. Like nobody asked for it. Nobody was like, we want another. No, and nobody asked for it. But that's 90. I think what people ask for is like, okay, Star Wars. Why would they be making and doing different Star Wars stories? Because we really didn't get enough, and it's a rich universal lore. Marvel, why are they doing more stuff? Because we really didn't delve that much into deep. I feel like that's where Hollywood needs to realize, is that people want more of something because there's more stories to tell us, a rich lore of a world. Like if they was to have like a Last of Us, well, I don't talk about that, but like Last of Us in a different country, like we get a different character and stuff like that, people will be interested in that, because it's like what like we know what's happening in America, but what's happening over here in other countries, and like and we'll be invested because we do want to know. It's more lore, it's more story. So
I agree.
That's my point.
And to mirror what you guys are saying, I think it's, you know, essentially them trying to leverage, you know, nostalgia, easy money. You know, they say, oh, everybody likes this already. It's not a new IP. There's less risk. Investors are like, oh, we ain't got to take less risk. We're gonna get more money probably back. And then also leveraging, you know, this new generation's desire for more representation at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So that they conflict, and they don't always make the best remedy. Like you said, Dwayne, who the fuck is asking for a new Scooby-Doo show, bro? I'm nobody, bro. Nobody. But
without Scooby-Doo.
Without Scooby-Doo.
Right. A lot of people are still watching the old one. But because I think that's what they're kind of like not understanding, is with some of these like shows, like Scooby-Doo is still popular, like the original. Like I could understand if the original fell off like completely, and they wanted to like kind of reinvest interest into that. But it's like the original is still very popular. So I don't think that, I think that's why it's not translating well. Yeah. But I think like some things, you know, definitely need a remake, or, you know, a continuance or a spin-off. Or I also just think about, you know, the writing, how well is the show written? Like he said, are the jokes forced? Like, is it really funny? Like, or is it not? Because Scooby-Doo wasn't like really intentionally trying to be funny. Like back then, it just kind of was. Like, you know,
like a quirky, goofy, like, ooh.
Kind of the personalities of the characters.
So what you said, what Dwayne said about it's us and nostalgia, I know like it's really we're like 90s kids. Like I think the nostalgia is like super heavy with us in general. And there's been a lot of like reboots and remakes and all that. And a lot of them flop. So it's kind of like history is telling you like, just stop. We had like Fuller House come out, and then like we had like that 90s show that came out, and I tried to watch an episode last night, and I'm like, this is not really it right now. Then we got the Velma thing, and everybody's shitting all over that. It's kind of like it's not really working. The first Jurassic World that came out was good, and then it was like, all right, enough. Then the last one that came out was super trash. So it's kind of just stop, you know, make new stuff. So I seen somebody in the comments was talking about Netflix and like the foreign shows actually hitting, telling fresh, new, interesting stories.
Yeah,
I 100% agree.
Foreign hitting.
They
not only that,
another point somebody said,
but
the Cobra Kai, and that was like a point. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna. Somebody mentioned Cobra Kai, and I think the difference with Cobra Kai versus Velma is nobody's still watching the Karate Kid, so they had to reinvest energy into that, and they made a really good show with the material off of the original. Whereas Scooby Doo is still popular, and then they're trying to piggyback Velma off of
and they didn't change anything in Cobra Kai. They just took the characters and they're just the same people. They didn't take Daniel LaRusso and make him a black guy for just because out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's the same characters. Now they're adults, and it makes fun. It makes fun of all the stuff that's come out on that you see in the media now, where you know they're trying to force certain things and like certain jokes, certain things to be funny, and it flips that on its head. So I love Cobra Kai. I think that's like a rare one that kind of slaps.
All right,
Ooh,
we have a couple starred messages from Lilac Flute. Thank you for your super chat. Velma is a beautiful looking. That's all. Love y'all. Thank you. And then I love the Korean dramas on Netflix. Yes.
Man, what a hit.
Definitely
hit,
looking
bro.
at different foreign shows. Like we said, anime is also one of those things that are really taking risk and stuff like that. I enjoy that stuff, man. I really want to see something new and fresh, and I don't mind going to a different place. We live in this big, wide, globalized world where we can access other people's content pretty easily. So yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so our next on the slot we have Queen of Sheba, a drama series in the works. Okay, Hulu. I think this is about something in Africa. I think we're gonna watch a trailer on that. No, maybe stupid. But yeah, man, I think it's awesome. Can we do it? Your article. Oh, this is an announcement. All right, cool. Moving on. Scream 4 trailer. Scream 4 trailer as well. That got announced. I didn't hear about that.
Scream 4. You mean
bringing back
6?
old shit.
6, right? 6.
Yeah,
6.
yeah,
that'd be 6, bro.
6.
I thought it was the one. That's the one in. That's 6.
Yeah,
I can't read it for good.
Hey, man, it's an old number, bro. Don't even worry about it, bro. We don't use that no more.
It's like cursive.
Roman numerals are hard.
Bro.
Roman numerals. I'll be mad as hell. They be like, I'll be dead. Like a Squid Game was like Roman numerals. I'll be like, yeah, bro. I can't do this.
I only know him because of Final Fantasy. That's the only reason why.
Okay, run that trailer for me one time.
Please help me. Just down there.
Lying here, girl. You got a problem here, guy?
He's gonna body the whole store. Body the whole store.
Damn. Oh, well, that's it.
Did he just bend backwards?
Whoa, Matrix. Oh,
what? Oh,
damn.
They got Bucky from Captain America in the green suit.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, they got Scream with a gun now. They got Ghostface with a gun.
I think the Winter Soldier. He can't hear nothing.
I had this secret. There's a darkness inside of me. It followed me here. And it's gonna keep coming for us. We share a certain history. This isn't like any other ghost face. What is this place? A shrine. We've got to lure him in.
what the hell,
Execute
bro?
him.
Ghostface Batcave?
You know you're like the 10th guy to try this, right? It never works out for the dipshit in the mask.
Oh,
But there's never been one like me, Gale.
Oh, Lord.
Either Bucky or the guy from Taken.
Run.
That's why I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
Why are you wasting bullets?
I'm saying she's
See,
on
nah,
the clip.
I can't do it.
This actually looks dope.
So let's finish this.
Guys?
Not on Halloween.
Oh, hell no.
Crazy. He got shadow clones.
I like how they did the Roman numeral.
I'm with it. The last one was really good. I enjoyed the last one.
Seen the reboot?
Last one was good.
Yeah, the last one was really good.
It was actually
Really?
good.
It was good, yeah.
I checked out. I thought I was like, it's probably one of those.
Nah, it was
bullshit
actually
nostalgic
good.
No,
movies.
it was actually good.
With Scream, you have to go into it knowing that Scream is a self-aware slasher series, so it's like it's well
Ridiculous.
aware that it's a bunch of like foolishness. So it kind of goes along with that, which makes it good. And
Yeah.
Jenna Ortega is popping right now, so
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, that's
They
great. I
They
love
even
this.
have Hayden. What's her name? I can never pronounce her last name.
Hayden Patier.
Hayden
Yeah.
Panettiere.
Yeah, I
I can never
Hey,
pronounce
hey,
her
I
last
didn't see her,
name.
did she? Did I see
Yeah,
her?
she was
Yeah,
in
she
there.
was in there.
Oh, wow.
She had the bob.
Okay.
She had
So
the
what is
bob.
Not the
what is
vibe.
Ghostface? Is Ghostface actually a ghost now? Like they like got to a certain level where he says I'm something different. So I'm guessing he's you don't think
Nah,
so? Like
it's
always somebody that you're introduced to.
Yeah,
Yeah, literally.
What if they take the turn and now Ghostface is a supernatural entity? Because
then they would ruin it.
Yeah,
How they did with Michael
I think it should
Myers.
always
Yeah,
be
he's
a
like Michael
person.
Myers now. I think they might
they
do that
ruined
because he
that.
says I'm a little different. I'm thinking like, yo, this Ghostface might actually be a ghost because everybody's like, I don't know, like he's like they prop this up to like a point where everybody believes. I don't know, some stupid shit like that.
Or maybe there's like a legion of them. Like there's like a whole bunch instead of just like one or two people.
Like an online movie.
You think like a cult, like an online cult, like a copycat cult?
Yeah,
I'd be interested. And this is a nostalgia thing that works. Again, Scream, bringing it back from the 90s, but it works because they bring the old characters in and they kind of push it toward the newer generation, and it's completely new characters, but they still involve the old cast, but they're not like too involved.
Yeah.
So
they end up
Christine
killing
just
them all.
popped in to let us know that she thinks it's a group. I don't know if y'all just saw that. Christine just came in. She's back in the background, guys. Just so you guys know, she just. I think it's a group. But yeah, that sounds cool, man. I'm excited. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that trailer, man. I mean, I wasn't fucking with the Scream before like that, but that shit made me like, hold on, let me go see this real quick. That was a great trailer, bro.
That was a good trailer.
Yeah, that was good.
Ghostface with a gun is scary,
right, bro?
How did he dodge that bullet though? Like, we be real, like he dead. He hit the Matrix and slowed down and just like what?
Boy, I was like, boy.
And even though it's easy, they put top tier actors in there.
Yeah,
I think it's another thing that like really helps it to be a good movie.
Even in the older ones, like the actors weren't bad. It was still like it had its moments where it was just like, all right, now
cheesy.
come on. But it was
cheesy.
You know, it was campy, you know? So I'm down. I'm down to watch it.
Awesome. I'm excited about it as well. Let's switch gears a little bit and we're gonna get into some gaming news. Hogwarts Legacy, a new cinematic trailer just dropped. This game is, I believe, is dropping next month. Let's roll the trailer, bro. Let's roll the trailer.
Take this. Find them.
Professor Weasley! We don't know what magic caused this.
Professor Weasley!
Come on, son. I said settle. Abracadabra!
Damn, they gonna bird? You trying to kill a bird? This nigga gonna Tier 99 death spell, nigga.
Your legacy begins now. Hogwarts Legacy. Live the unwritten.
That's fire. That's
The
fire.
worst possible thing that can happen is that game comes out and it's trash. That's the
I
worst
don't think
possible
so.
outcome.
I don't think so, bro. I don't think so.
I don't think it's gonna be trash either. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Are y'all excited about the game though? Everybody here feeling like it's gonna be a good game.
I just gotta play it just because like the hairstyles, bro. On Black History Month, the hairstyle they have by far given us the best black hairstyles I have seen in any game. They didn't do this with the old Elden Ring bullshit. Elden Ring even didn't give us the afro. I still talk about to this day. And you know, usually give us the RPGs give us the afro. They give us shit. They gave us a skin cut at best. Yeah. But like I need to play this just because of that. Other than that, it looks fire. I wish they had an online mode. I think they would have been fire.
Yeah,
like if they had like a raid mode with like that'd be fire. Like you can play the wizards. No, they don't have one. It's a single player mode, right?
Yeah, it's all single player.
What? I didn't know that.
They fumbled the bag with that. Unless they do like an expansion, bro, that would be fire. I would love to do raid.
Does that take it down for you, Roshi? What do you think about that?
No, but I'm disappointed. I was actually looking forward to like I was thinking like Elden Ring, like PvP, but Harry Potter was gonna be in the game.
So
Ooh,
something
have a
similar.
little-
Y'all remember that Spellcaster game that was kind of like a.
I bet you got the one. Let me see this.
That was a pencil, bro.
You sure that's a pencil? That's like a
No,
wand,
it's
bro.
a dog treat. Actually, it's a dog treat.
A
long treat?
That's a
why I had
dog
it.
treat.
And like a beef jerky.
Yeah,
Right.
you know, beef jerky.
Beef jerky
Yeah,
on
he's a big dog,
it.
so you know. All right. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm excited for the game. It looks like it's gonna be pretty good. Can't complain. What I can't complain about though is the Last of Us remake is priced at $70, bro.
Wait, still?
I think so. That's what the article is saying right now. We have an article that Last of Us Part 1 is still $70.
The PS5 remake?
Yeah, the PS5.
The PS5, yes. How do you feel about remakes being as expensive as the original game? What's a game you played that wasn't worth the price?
Callisto Protocol.
Oh my god.
That's not a remake. That's not a remake.
No,
Wait,
that was
he
the second
said this-
question. It
he
was
just
two
said
in
questions.
general. Just in general.
question, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
First question
I agree
was,
with that.
how do you feel about remakes being as expensive as the original game? I should space it up like that.
Or more expensive than the original.
Yeah, more expensive.
I'm okay with the remake as long as it adds something new. Like the new Resident Evil 4, it looks like they even said that they're gonna add upon the original, you know. And off of trailers, you see it's way different. So like I'm okay with 70 for that. But like, although I did buy the Part 1 remake, for sure it wasn't worth no 70. Like,
They didn't add anything to it. They just
Nah,
here's
it's
the
just
regular
graphic.
game, but just
Yeah,
graphics wise.
yeah.
Then no. Yeah, I agree. Like
I
Resident Evil
definitely
2
bought it.
remake. Resident Evil 2 remake
was
was
fire.
like
Oh,
was
yeah.
like
That's
premium
what I mean.
quality remake. Like
yeah,
that's
that was an amazing game to play.
Yeah.
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 I have a hot take though.
What's up?
Nintendo could put out whatever they want at whatever price and nobody complain though.
Because it's
Yeah,
Nintendo.
yeah, they
That's
started.
the only place that you can get it. That's why.
I
Yeah, that's
agree. I
facts.
agree. I agree.
They keep their IPs on their
I
live
didn't think about
Man.
that, but yeah, they definitely.
They
do.
I do
Like,
see
Listen,
complaints though.
Nobody don't ever say
complaints.
nothing about Nintendo and their foolishness they got going on and then
That's
come
true.
after everybody else. You gotta keep that same energy across the board. Why is
Nintendo's
Donkey
a
Kong
cult.
Tropical Freeze still like $50-$60? That game is like 10 years old.
It's because
Why?
kids playing that shit and grown folk ain't playing it like that.
What you mean? I play my Switch all the time, bro.
Yeah,
What do you
it's my fault.
mean?
Heat, bro. It's heat,
Right.
bro.
Nintendo's one of the few systems where parents don't have to worry about what their kids are playing
True.
for real, for real. So I
True.
think that's what
That's true.
kind of,
That's true.
you know,
That's true.
it's Nintendo. Nintendo's a cult. The people, it's like, you know, like
It's
as an
literally a
adult, you
cult.
know that
Yeah.
it's you know, they could do whatever they want. It's not right, but are we still gonna? I just bought Fire Emblem, that new one.
The
that
new
just
one,
came out.
yeah, the new Fire Emblem.
I'm like, and it's supposed to be worse than well, not it was supposed to be worse or like a watered down version of Three Houses, but I'm having the time of my life. So I don't know. Nintendo can do what they want.
I said to each his own because there was a big thing about like Scarlet and Violet and their frame issues and stuff like that. That like people they had it so bad to the point they had to give people refunds, full refunds for the game. So I mean, I think people are starting to say something on Nintendo side. They're like, bro, come on now,
That's
bro.
true.
Like,
Yeah.
you know,
They gotta hurry and just come up with a Switch Pro or some shit already.
they do. Yeah,
They
it's
need
overdue.
to just,
It's
you know,
overdue.
just to up the hardware.
Yeah.
Christine says I'll be talking that nonsense at every Nintendo showcase. We love to hear it, Christine. Thank you.
Y'all want to know a game that I played that wasn't worth the price when it came out?
Yeah, let me hear.
Mass Effect Andromeda and Anthem.
Anthem. Whoa.
I agree with both of those.
Oh,
games.
Anthem.
I
I didn't even play that. I never played it, but I heard so much bad things about it. God
Anthem was
damn.
bad. Don't worry about it. I did.
Oh, my heart. I love BioWare.
Wait, we played the
something
demo,
awful.
didn't we, Jazz? We played the demo of Anthem. I
Yeah,
think.
and that was enough.
I
I
was
didn't wanna
snoozing.
play
I was in that
anymore. I
zone.
didn't want to.
I was like, yeah, this is oof.
Genuinely
That's like
terrible.
like
I
No
know,
Man's
Roshi, you
Sky,
said-
bro.
Roshi, you said Callisto Protocol earlier, right?
Callisto Protocol, when it came, man,
Bro,
I beat the whole game on hard
I'm with
mode.
you. Talk
I
about
had
it, please.
so many complaints. That game was not ready to come out. They
Don't worry,
they
bro.
didn't even try.
Don't worry,
I
bro.
wasn't
Dead
ready
Space
to-
remake is coming out what next month?
I think
Nah,
that's
week.
week.
this week, Friday.
Next week,
this
yeah,
Friday?
there we go.
Friday, yeah.
No, it comes out Friday, the 27th.
Yeah, and guess who's gonna be? Guess who's gonna be playing it? I will, because that I heard that nothing but great things about
Yes,
Dead Space
sir.
remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to play the demo for that. It was pretty good.
It was good, right?
Like the visual upgrade is crazy.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
can't
That's
wait.
one of the,
Original,
that's
bro.
one of the
I never played
scariest
the
games I've
original,
ever
bro.
played. I
Never?
played the
Yeah.
original. That
Yeah.
bitch is scary as fuck.
Yeah.
Like
Dead Space
I
is scary.
I've never played the game, so it's gonna be my first
No?
time actually touching
You're
it.
gonna be in that.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
that's like-
three. a little bit.
Yeah, the original is probably like top 5 the scariest horror game.
Scariest games ever.
There's not even a lot of jump scares. It's just the audio. Like you're
It's the audio. It's the audio.
walking down the hallway, you hear gurgling, and nobody really jumps out at you. But it's
gurgling.
Shit, I got hella jump scares.
It's not gurgling though.
You think you killed a fucking alien? You walk back, you walk a couple times, and the aliens jump back up and get your ass. This is ooh.
Yeah, it's
I can't wait. I cannot wait.
PG, I know you said it was one of the scariest games you played. Have you played Visage? I'm just curious.
Oh, Visage. Oh, Visage. Yeah.
However you say that.
Nah, I don't even know how to say it. But hell yeah, that shit was scary.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, for sure. All right, for sure. I'm excited. Anybody else have a game that they played that wasn't worth the price?
No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
I heard it got better though. I heard it got much better.
I just remember when it
was
hyped
first
it was.
released.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
They like hyped it to be like the next generation at its time.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
It was like they can invent worlds on the fly.
Right,
like,
bro. Right.
Oh, what?
Right.
You're like,
It was so bad, bro.
Yeah. I'm like, oh hell
Devil in Me
no.
could have been free. That game upset me so much.
No, stop.
No.
Devil in Me?
Well, it was free for us.
How many people
We
did
didn't
you
pay for it, but it wasn't even worth the
I
price.
just meant like on the market.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
How many people y'all killed? I think y'all killed a lot of people.
Devil in Me was trash, bro.
It was so
game was
bad.
that?
Hold on,
Hold on, bro.
It wasn't
I
that
play a
bad.
lot
It
of.
wasn't
we
that
play a
bad.
lot of
Oh, you didn't
games,
look. Y'all didn't feel
games. That one was
anything. Y'all didn't feel
terrible.
anything when the dude was talking. When they had the little scene when the two people were talking. That shit kind of gave me chills, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
This what it felt
Game
like.
was
It felt
awful.
it felt like they had this idea and this budget. Because the first 4 hours, this shit was rising. I was like, yo, this is literally
yeah.
like Saw.
Oh, we talking about the chorus.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Not
Okay.
before, yeah. Devil in Me, the latest
Oh,
one.
the Devil in Me. Okay.
Yeah.
No, Corey was good.
Corey was good.
After, it was like, they was like, yo, we're out of time. We're
Yo,
out of
I
time.
agree.
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
Went
We gotta wrap it
downhill,
up.
bro.
It was good, and then all of a sudden the decisions just don't.
It
My
doesn't
problem
make
with
sense.
those
Like,
games,
it
the
does not
decisions don't make
bro.
sense in relation to like the consequences. Like they just don't
Okay,
make
what-
sense in those
what was the
random
one
games
before that?
overall. But that was the
What was
worst one.
Quarry.
It was like random. It was
No,
like
not
random,
the Corey.
like-
The one before that with Ashley Tisdale. What was known as that one?
Until Dawn, that was
House of
fire.
Ashes.
Oh,
Yeah,
Until
Until
Dawn.
Yeah.
Dawn was
House of
fire.
Ashes. House of Ashes. No, House of Ashes.
Fire.
Was with
House of
Ashley
Ashes was
Tisdale.
good.
Yeah, House of Ashes
House
was
of
good.
Ashes was good.
Yeah,
And
it's-
why I believe it was the budget because the same team that worked on the Quarry was working coincide with this one. Them women. I feel like they like ran out of time. And there was this needs to be out because bro,
It was like,
after
F
that
this game.
yeah, after that 4 hours, they were like building these characters, and then they didn't even tie it at the end. They were just like, I was like, what the hell? It made no sense, like story wise. I was like, this makes no sense, bro.
I felt like
Yeah.
the
Jump
characters
scares
were
were
never
good.
actually either looking at whatever they're supposed to look at. Either.
Yes.
I felt like whenever they had combos, it's like you looking at
Yeah.
like them and like they looking somewhere else, and it was like
Yeah.
it's
And one of
it's
my
never
biggest
catching.
complaints. Oh, sorry. And one of my biggest complaints about that game was you didn't see certain things if you didn't play in online mode, so it was just random as F
Yes.
in some parts.
Wait, really?
There was literally
Like
one
that,
part
Taz.
where
They're not,
Oh.
it skipped, right? And you like, what the fuck?
Because there
Yo,
was a
old
part
girl
where
said-
we were like, how does she know
Yes.
what's happening here? And then
Yes.
we were like, what
She said
happened?
go
I
hide.
saved us in that,
Yeah.
but it could have definitely set. I know people it's set up because of that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Wow.
Okay.
yeah, they need to take 2
That
years.
crack in
and
the
not-
window was BS. There was a
Yeah.
whole bunch of BS.
The
There
killer was
so much
BS at one point, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, that was
He was Terminator.
Yeah, I was like, hey, yo, this dude, what the hell?
Forever, like he just
Yeah.
he was drowned. He got pushed off. the cliff, like,
Right.
he got everything and was
He
still
was
getting
Jason.
up, killing
That's
people.
how
Yeah, he
it
was
makes
Jason,
sense.
dead ass,
Like,
dead ass. I was like,
Like,
yo, come
how-
on.
And he would like teleport towards the end. I was like, what the hell?
Yes.
Like,
The fuck is this?
that's why it was like, bro, it was set up so well. Then just after that 4 to 5 hour, it literally
I
hit
think
a wall. And it
That's
was
such a
like,
long
They
time
need-
to
They need
invest.
2
too.
years.
It's
They
like,
need 2
damn.
years in between each game instead of 1 year. They're doing like a game a year. It needs to be like a year and a half to 2 years.
But
Yeah.
they were on a roll. Little Hope and House of Ashes, that shit was fire. I
House of
believe it-
Ashes was the best one. So, like, out of all of them, like,
I believe it was the
fire.
Quarry, bro, because it the same team. They were working both. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, so that's what I believe. It was that game that messed it up.
Yeah, I think. Well, what did y'all feel about Corey? That was cool for y'all.
Yes,
Yeah.
we played
Yeah.
that twice.
Mhm.
I didn't
We
like
had
Man.
2 streams on that.
The build up was so long for me. I was like,
It was.
Yeah, it was.
it was
long.
kind of like Until Dawn 2, pretty much. It's like the same concept, but like re-release. But I mean, it was solid though. Definitely a good little decision based game to play. One game I'm thinking of when I think that I was like, why did I spend this money? I can think of 2: Cyberpunk and then Biomutant. Both of these games got played for like 30 minutes, and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing?" with my
Cyberpunk's good
life?
now.
I heard they
but-
fixed it
Yeah,
now.
after
but at
years.
the time,
After
really good
years.
now.
right?
It's really good now. You said
It's
That's what I
really
hear.
good now. They did a whole update, and like it
I'm gonna have to
it still
slide
has
back.
its glitches,
Okay.
but it's not like game breaking. So
I might have
it's
to
And people
slide back
people
on
been
that.
modding the hell out of them too.
Mhm.
Really?
Or I think people in third person it because you make the character and then you don't never see him. Right?
You can't
I was
see
like,
him. I hate that. It's like
Yeah.
yeah,
why
I was like, come on, bro, do it like GTA, bro.
2
Third
hours.
person. What the hell?
Yeah.
Like, come on,
Third
now.
person, I'm just like a big. I just ask all y'all. Do y'all prefer first person or third person? Me personally, I'm like, I want to see my character, bro.
Yeah,
If
third.
I get VR
That's
goggles
really
and put this shit in, and I can hop in. It's my arm right there.
Yeah.
Then I want third person to see this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I was
I need
gonna say.
that.
If the game like promotes it, be like, "Oh, you could make big titties or not. You
Yeah.
can make a big like you can make all this stuff, but yet we can't see it. So what's the point of making it first person if we can't see it?
Yeah,
But
I
if you're gonna like
Cool
have us
clothes in
have
there.
yeah, like if we're gonna
Yeah.
have like just a default character where everybody has the same thing, make it first person. Who cares?
Yeah.
But if you're gonna like have like custom and be like, oh, you can make your own nails and stuff, like let me see my character, like,
Yeah.
or else there's no point.
Yeah. Or at least make it be able to switch back and forth like Skyrim or some shit, like an Elder Scrolls
Yes.
game where you can kind of go in
Yeah.
and out.
Yes.
That's perfect.
Why
I
not
love
have
that, you know what I'm saying?
options?
Yeah, we love to see that. All right. Moving on. Now we get to the meat of the show, ladies and gentlemen. My favorite part, bro. Last of Us season 1 premiere. Woo! Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right, before we get into it, you know what I'm saying? I just want to put up a spoiler review or spoiler warning. Hey guys. A spoiler-free statement. You know what I'm saying? I think we all say you thought it was good. Would you guys think it was good?
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
fire.
Okay.
That was fire.
And then y'all can go ahead and rate it out of 10. So we'll start with Jazzy. What do you rate it out of 10 and then give me a word or phrase to sum up your opinion?
Ooh. I really don't have no problems with it. So 10 out of 10. And
We're talking about episode 1 right now. We're gonna break it up
Oh,
into
okay,
episode 1
okay,
and 2. Yeah.
10 out of 10, and then devastation.
All right, Dwayne.
Yeah, same thing, bro. Nothing's wrong with it. We and Jazz actually went to New York to go see it before it came out, and it just couldn't say anything about it, but like it was great. Chaos.
Awesome, love that. PG.
When I watched it was dope to see like you point so many out, like, yo, this is part of the game, this is part of the game. And then for the fact that they made it different, they added to it. Like that's the beautiful thing.
We're gonna talk about that too.
The only thing though, because we are breaking up 1 and 2, because the beginning of 2 did fix it for me, but the ending of the first one, when she showed her bite, that felt like OD rush. Like it was like, damn, like they like that was it. She was like, look, and then they like skipped past it, and I was like, this is the biggest. This is like one of their biggest like points in the
true
like, the story,
Twist.
you know?
Twist, yeah.
But then then we'll talk about the second one.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree. Go ahead, Leash.
So for me, it's 10 out of 10, and I've never played the game. Well, I've played the game, but I didn't get far. So the game is hard. I'm not patient. You really have to be patient in that game. So I'm just like, I'll watch people. I don't care. But yeah, I guess a word that will sum it up for me was
We're gonna try to keep it no spoilers for right now. Just a reminder, just no spoilers yet. But yeah, try to keep it. You know,
a word that will sum it up. The first episode is very like emotional. You know, especially that first part. Because that little girl could act. What's her name's daughter?
Yeah.
She did that.
Okay, Roshi.
I would say I would give it a 9 out of 10, and a word to describe it, I'll say sensational.
9. Hold on, not a 10. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Sensational.
Stuff gotta be like 100% perfect. I think that's very rare, but
yeah,
I give it a 9 out of 10, and I say sensational.
Okay, I would have
In
to
my
agree with
future
most of
voice.
the cast today. I would probably give it like a 9 or 10 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Great story. I would say it felt like justice, and I'll elaborate later. But we're gonna now enter our spoiler review of it. We're gonna first break it into, we're gonna talk about episode 1. There were a lot of things that were the same as the story today. Did anybody have a particular thing that was like, oh, they kept this the same? I'm so fucking happy. This is beautiful because I feel like we all had that moment. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the game. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So,
come on. You know the scene.
Just an open floor.
When,
like if y'all,
the scene when they driving and they hit that right turn,
scene,
the building's blowing up, just the sheer panic, bro. Like when you're in there, you're like, bro, like I don't know what I would be doing if it was like that. Then the plane crashed.
That shit, bro. That
was
crazy.
Even in the game, I was
real,
like, God, I was
this
like,
is exactly what it would be like, bro.
Yeah, I was like, just chaos, just people running, screaming. Then they added that part when that zombie was running and chasing them.
Oh, that's
crazy.
Yeah, when he was breaking his neck and still getting up and just chasing them. I was like, I like that added part, bro. Yeah. So I like they added parts and he improved on some parts that we didn't get in the game. I like that.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Are we just talking about episode 1 or are we talking about episode 2?
We're talking about episode 1 right now. Yeah.
But
just
spoilers,
episode
right?
1.
Yeah.
Episode 1 frustrated
So
me.
I say, go ahead.
When she went to the neighbor's house, I was like, no.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I like how they
kinds of no.
I like how they expanded on that. They did a good job, like adding more context to her character.
Because that dog bark in the game, they actually showed you the dog that was actually barking, like in the neighbors that, you know what I mean?
That's
but
crazy.
Sarah's death, that shit, low key, it hit harder on the show. With the show, the game hit hard as hell. The show though, just maybe because it was real, but that shit, well, live action, but that shit was fire.
Yeah,
you got more time to breathe with the character too. Like you saw her go to school. You thought she was about to steal, but then she's getting her dad's. You got more time, much more time.
She was about to steal.
You thought she was about to steal. She went in his jar, then she did a nice thing.
I thought the same thing.
I thought I was like, oh man, that's what I like. I like when they add more and just like what I'm saying. The beginning scene of the show when they was talking about the cordyceps and shit, and everybody was laughing and he hawing, and then when he was like, "No, this is serious," I was like, "Damn!" Everybody got quiet. I was like, "That's some good."
The one thing that everybody was talking about, especially like on social media, is how real they made the actual virus, and that's something that it made it seem like it could happen. When he said, "But just imagine if." The atmosphere warms up, and in my mind, I'm like,
nigga, we going through global warming. I'm scared now.
That was the first part was creepy. I was like, wow.
That's because that disease is a real thing.
It is. And we'll get
the real fungi.
It's
a fungi. It's a fungi disease. Fungi.
It's just it can't live in humans, but it can live.
But what if?
Before we hop into like all the differences and stuff, even though we've kind of been there already, I do want to talk about we were talking about what's the same. Some people felt like Ellie's appearance, you know what I'm saying? All the actors were great, but Ellie's appearance wasn't, good enough. She didn't look enough like the character. Some people have speculated saying that she wasn't attractive enough. Other people speculating, and it's like, no, we want it to look just like the game. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think? Is this important?
I think people need to
this
go
is what
outside.
we're talking about. Do characters have to look like the source character?
No,
obviously not, because they changing up Scooby Doo. So no.
No.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying, because like a lot of people, it wasn't just that. Like, because from what I've seen online, it was like more so attacking her about like what she looks like and saying like, oh, she doesn't look attractive enough. For first of all,
she's aesthetically pleasing.
That's weird. That's why I don't get. I'm like, she's a minor.
14.
She's a child.
She's a minor. She's under 18. Why do we care how attractive this little girl looks? She's a little girl. One, why do we care? Two, if they're not getting the same character model that they had for the game, they're not gonna look like Ellie. I'm sorry, like they're just not, because it's not the same person. Neither does Pedro Pascal look like Joel. He don't look like Joel to me. He don't look like Joel.
Yeah, Joel is a handsome man. Joel is very handsome man.
Fine.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I think
he's close.
Needs to be like ignored and just like take her for what she is.
Yeah. I feel like, as long as it embodies the soul of the character, I think that's all that matters to me. I was a little worried in the first episode. I'm like, can she really embody this character as an actress? And in the first episode,
British.
I wasn't.
She is British.
She's British.
Game of Thrones, right?
From Game of Thrones.
Lady Momar.
They do acting their ass off. They come over the boat, nigga. They be like, "Oh, I'm about to get a bag.
I'm about to get a bag.
I'm about to get the bag.
I'm about to get this bag.
Trip up the block, man.
Come on, get on my trousers. Take these from my jaw.
No, but I really felt like I really felt like I wasn't sure at first, and then I think after the first episode, I was like, oh yeah, she in her bag. But I also hated Ellie in the first part of the game too. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you so goddamn annoying. You know,
because she's a child. That's what children do. As a person with a 13-year-old, that's exactly how they act. They ask questions.
Wait, how old was Ellie in the game? I can't remember. She was the same age. She was the same age, right? In the game, right? She was.
Yeah.
Well, I felt like I was more mature than her when I was 14, dog. I don't know, maybe
I wasn't.
I think acting trumps parents any day. I don't care if you look exactly like the person. If you can't act and you can't immerse me in the show, you can look like the person all day. But I have to be immersed in the show and the environment. I could care less what the person looks like. So I feel, that was the most important thing. And I think she's doing a really good job, like portraying the character and keeping you like in the world. I think like people are too concerned on appearance. Like, what if she looked exactly like the character, but then she sucked as an actress?
Yeah, actors. Yeah.
About that. And nobody's complaining about Sam. So I just think that
or Tommy.
Exactly.
Tommy,
or any other people that they
Tommy
don't
look
like
nothing
how they
like
look in
that
the game.
dude.
Yeah, he don't look, but he sounds like it to the T though. He has that raspy voice.
Yeah.
To the T. I was like, holy shit, that sounds just like the actor.
I love that. Yeah, I love that. Oh,
well, apparently the lady. I'm sorry. Apparently the lady who voiced I forget her name, the black lady in the game.
Leader of the Fireflies.
Marlene.
That's her.
That's her voice
Marlene.
actor.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, so that's Marlene's. That's dope. I didn't know that.
Character model, voice, and everything. They put her from the game into the real life.
That's why Lupo was like, "Oh, she's perfect as Marlene."
Oh, okay, yeah, because it's
literally
her.
Marlene.
And Joe and Ellie, they're like that. The voice actors and the characters are actually in here.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of them, are playing parts.
Oh,
I love that. Yeah.
They just
And I
haven't
thought it was
introduced them
funny
yet, but
when we first watched the show. When they showed Sam, I was like, man, she reminds me of that chick from Westworld, and then it turned out to be her daughter,
Maeve.
Yeah, Maeve. I was like, she looks so
the
much
woman
like
that plays
Maeve.
Maeve, that's literally her daughter in real life. That's crazy.
I was like, oh man, she looks just like her mom.
Tandy Newton. That's her name.
I don't know her real name.
I don't know her real name.
Oh yeah.
I just know
y'all never watched Beloved.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, Nico Park killed it. Though. Nico Park, Sarah actor killed it for sure. Yeah. All right. So we talked about the added depth. You know what I'm saying? The things we really liked that were different about the show. We talked a little about what we liked that was the same about the show. But let's talk about what was different a little bit. That may have went over some people's head. You know what I'm saying? So in the beginning, they kind of talk about the fungi or whatever. Basically it would get people sick. If it ever evolved to getting human bodies. And there's a theory, which is later confirmed in episode 2. But there's a theory that the virus spreads through bread, and Joel and Sarah almost get infected. Joel, be it his birthday cake, he never went and picked it up. And then also we saw Sarah avoid them nasty ass raisin cookies. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was a much needed thing in the show, that a nice extra thing that they added in there. You know what I'm saying? What are y'all thoughts about that? You know what I'm saying? That was a big add of depth they added. Do y'all think that was needed? Do y'all think it was necessary? Do y'all think it was nice? What do y'all think?
We talking about episode 2, right?
Episode 1 right now. Just
episode
that specific theory or just a specific thing that them getting infected from bread and shit like that, like showing the cause of the virus.
Oh yeah, that's just great writing, bro. That's just great writing. Neil Druckmann did his thing. Like he's been killing. They've been killing it. Like the Chernobyl. Mostly if y'all seen Chernobyl, they've been doing their thing, bro. Like the people, directors, writers, and prosthetics and all that. They've been really.
That shit. I want to see it.
Chernobyl's good. The same they did Andor. I gotta finish Andor. I haven't. Andor, yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Andor.
I don't even like Star Wars like that anymore.
Right,
but like that shit was.
Same team that did that did this, and so like they've been killing it, bro.
Oh yeah, they going in. They going in for sure. Yeah, I definitely liked it. Anybody else? Any thoughts on that at all?
I'm enjoying. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. So apparently, I heard that they basically changed the virus because so it could translate better in TV. Because what translates in games won't necessarily translate with like newer viewers or whatever. That's 100% so true. Yeah. There's no longer going to be any spores.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like the whole bread situation. I'm guessing that's why like that's the theory. So I think it's cool. Like they really took into account like. Yeah, like the gamers, like we would get it, but they're trying to attract like a newer audience. So just to make it like more, believable, and makes sense is really good writing and a testament to how well they're actually, or how seriously they're taking this. So it's like the best of both worlds. Like they're catering to us, but they're also catering to the new people. And a lot of people who make game adaptations do not do that well. So
oh my god, and to that point, I feel like with most adaptations in general, you know what I'm saying, they try to create some new experience that's unlike the first experience, you know, that we originally saw it from. Or this game, they're just going deeper in the experience that we already had and expanding on the source material in that way. You know what I'm saying? Instead of taking it and doing some other bullshit, like nobody asked for this. I'm still mad at Death Note. I ain't gonna never get over that.
I'm mad. Look, I'm mad at Resident Evil. You know, the ones that
they always get these directors that like are so full of themselves, and then they always put out some statement. They always be like, "Oh, you've never seen Death Note like this before. This is an entirely new take." Nobody wants an entirely new take on it. We want exactly what we saw, but with real people, and they don't understand that. And they always want to like
show their ego, pretty
push
much
their own vision into it, like what they want, and then they're half the time they're not even familiar with the source material.
Which
is problem number one.
Or don't even want to look at the shit. I don't even want to like
Game
of Thrones. But
So
I agree 1000%, man. That's 100% facts. Okay, no, I just had this one silly, goofy question that I had. If y'all, since we talked about how the infection spreads, if y'all had to get infected with one pastry or dessert, what are y'all eating? Y'all eating grandma's raisin cookies? Yes or no? What are y'all eating, bro?
I mean, Jazz's chocolate chips.
Oh, Jazz can cook. Okay.
Jazz can
cook all the time.
Oh, Jazz can cook. Yeah, that was a good croissant.
It'd have to be red velvet cake for me.
That's a great choice.
Yeah, mine would be cheesecake. Yeah.
You said cheesecake? I knew you were going to say cheesecake.
Yeah, I love
cheesecake late at night.
Leash, are you going to eat some raisins or
no? I will eat macadamia nut cookies from Subway.
That's
that's fire.
Subway sandwiches, but they cookies.
Their cookies is fire.
Their cookies fire.
Yo, why'd they get rid of the sugar cookies from Subway? They used to be mine. Like I used to love theirs.
They got rid of them?
The sugar cookies, they're not there no more.
Well,
no, I don't know.
Okay, all right. Let's hop into episode 2. Thank God. Oh my God, this episode was so good. What do you rate this episode out of 10? And also one phrase to sum it up.
One phrase, ill. First of all, ill. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Ill
for sure. Yeah.
And then this is a 10 again, bro. Like I like the beginning. I think every episode from now on is gonna be like a beginning that maybe touches upon something about the fungi. Because like the way we went to Indonesia.
Yeah,
like we went over there.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell we doing over here? I thought it was going some dictator shit. I was like, yo, we got this dictator. He about to put a bullet in her head. Nope, that's not what he gonna do. Come here. We just taking you. I'm like, where are we going? I thought maybe they started the virus, but it was something else. And I was like, yo, they really are like, I was
expanding.
Like, bro. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, they fleshing it out.
Jazzy, what rating in one phrase to sum it up?
Same thing, 10. And to sum it up, like little, I can't make the sound, but like, y'all know what I'm talking about.
That was really good. That was good.
Hey, fun fact, that's the same voice actors from the game voicing the clickers in the show.
Going in.
Really?
Wow.
Yes. The same people who voice the clickers in the game do it for the show. That's crazy.
I feel like she learned it as like a little kid or something and just like kept it throughout life. Like that's just like a random hobby to have. You know what I'm saying? That shit is great. PG?
I get a 10. Yeah, it was fire. And I feel like the beginning it's set up even the first one and the second one, it's setting up like a spinoff, bro.
Bro, that's what I was thinking.
It could be somewhere else after this season. They could do spinoffs, bro.
They could do a whole world and
don't do it.
World, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all sounded like The Walking Dead, Fear the Last of Us.
Yeah,
like kind of shit. Nah, I'm good, bro.
It would get kind of a little corny.
Yeah,
but they do have a game coming out later this year. It's supposed to be like a open world, you know what I'm saying, survival game.
Oh, it's my Last of Us.
Yeah, for
like I think about factions. I think they talking about factions.
Yeah, the factions.
Oh, they had that in the first game and everybody loved it, and so they bring it back again. Man, that faction is gonna be like Call of Duty, bro.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fire.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I love that. And then we got Leash.
I would give it an 8 only because it was a slow burn, and
Ooh, okay.
it was a little bit of a slow burn. But other than that, like just seeing Ellie and Joel bond was kind of good. But like, yeah, definitely the word is yuck, because it's just like imagine mushrooms growing out your skin. I'm just like that stuff like that just makes my skin itch. I can't. So yeah, yuck is my word.
Yeah. And then Roshi, what are your thoughts?
I would give that episode a 10.
Yeah.
I would say gross. Again, I like them fleshing out the world. I like old girl just being like, yo, bomb everybody. Fuck everybody up. I'll go home. I'll eat the bomb too. Yeah. But yeah, we gotta go. I appreciate that. And then the set designers is killing it. Because everything looked disgusting. Like that was like some Halloween Horror Night shit, like cranked up to 100. The way they're designing all the sets and the costumes and the clickers are practical effects. It's not CGI. It's actual like prosthetics.
Mask, right? It's a mask, right? They put a mask on. That shit was hard.
Yeah, they're killing it. And again, I also like watching Ellie bond with Joel, and I like the fact that like she's killing it as a role. She's a kid. She's doing kid shit like when they were like in the building full of water and stuff, and she's just like fucking around and touching stuff. That's what kids do. So it immerses you.
Yeah, I agree.
And
I think this episode. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying I would say 10 too. In desperation.
Yeah,
would be my word.
You said desperation.
Like letting a monster kiss you in the mouth, so you could blow up the building. Like that's.
But why? Can I ask a question? But why did she let him do that?
Because if she had pushed him, he would have attacked her.
Yeah, but like, those are stalkers. They weren't the infected. That's a stalker.
Yeah.
That's a start, right? But I mean, they kind of ran past her though. Is she like they know she's infected, right? And that's why they ran, because they would have ate her ass up if she wasn't, right? So she could have just get the fuck off me. I'm already infected, man. Now you got to put this shit in my mouth too. Like, how much more infected do you want me to be?
She had
right, but I'm just saying, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, how much more infection do I need?
That's what I could
that would be like.
That would be my I'm just trying to light the lighter at that point too. I'm not gonna be walking around like that.
Right, let this motherfucker funky kiss me in my mouth. Like I'm more like ew. Like,
does it really matter?
It was like it was like
anyway.
Some tentacle
I can't have no dignity when I die. Like get the fuck out of here. Like,
you are. You're blowing them up. You're dying with dignity.
And I want to get kissed. My last memory before I blow up is I'm getting kissed by
a gonna be you took him out. You lit the lighter and you took him out.
I will say that was like some hentai type stuff, like some tentacle, tentacle type. Yeah. Like somebody has a kink.
Somehow it was like
somebody has a kink. You said,
somebody, whoever was involved, but somebody, one of them got
let
a
him
kink.
Kiss her. Let him kiss her. That'd be,
that'll be hot.
Nasty.
Okay, so just to echo on what Leash talked about earlier, the spores are currently not in the show at all right now. They did say that it might not be just this season. They might introduce them later. But the spores are not currently in the show, and they're also changing up how the virus works or the fungi works. You know what I'm saying? There's it's basically using mycelium, which is a type of fungi that spreads throughout forests, connecting the entire forest. And in the same way through the show, they're also connecting the city in a certain amount of distance. You know what I'm saying? As we saw in the end of the episode when Joel shot the little zombie on the floor, and then the whole motherfucking squad pulled up, nigga. What are your thoughts on this change, bro? And what do y'all think it was for the better, for the worse, or what do y'all think?
I think that's scarier. I think that's actually scarier.
They introduced a horde. That shit. That shit wasn't in the first one. That shit was scary.
No.
Yeah. Makes it more dangerous.
Makes it way more dangerous. Makes it more believable.
Yeah. The last time I played The Last of Us was when they did the first remaster. When was that? Like 2015?
Yeah.
So it's been that long since I played. So a lot of this is like a fresh experience. Obviously, I know how the journey ends and everything.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna forget that. So to me, I'm like, oh wow, this is crazy. So the change, it's not really like a big change in my brain because I don't really remember a lot of the little details. But I do see stuff that they're expanding on that I definitely know that wasn't in there. So I thought it was cool and disgusting. And I would have been out of there.
For real, bro. I thought it was cool and disgusting too. And this is whole concept that they're almost like a hive mind in a sense. And like they can be like communicating up to a mile away. Like
that's crazy.
I ain't really worried about the spores too much, especially considering that with the spores they had to put a mask on. It's like how can you act, your ass off when you got a mask on the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, he's gonna do the Iron Man suit. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be like Jarvis face ass. You know what I'm
to
saying?
like show
it's
their
like,
face. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I'll definitely say that them having like a hive mind is scary because it's like,
yeah,
you know, you living in the times where you don't got nothing, and then the zombies got Wi-Fi, and you just can't do nothing
That
about it.
part.
Yeah, radio.
All you hear is from afar. You're like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Oh crap! I stepped on a vine.
All right.
Right?
What the fuck?
yeah.
That's crazy.
We talked about this earlier, but the episode ends with Tess getting infected and dying like in the show. But this time, you know, it's not Fedra that takes her out. She goes out with a kiss of death. Is this another way to infect people? You know, via the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Why didn't she get bit? Thoughts on this scene? Last question: do you think this show will be more enjoyable for you than the game?
I mean, in the first episode, they show that they don't actually. They bite, but when was it? When Sarah went to the neighbor's house, the grandma wasn't actually biting. Like when she pulled up, you could see the
Yeah.
What's it?
You can see the shit
Tendrils?
coming out of her mouth.
Funky
Yeah.
tendrils,
Yeah,
whatever.
stuff.
Yeah, the little tendrils
Tentacles,
coming out.
yeah. That's what was connected to her neck. It wasn't actually her.
Now I'm thinking
biting.
about we haven't seen somebody actually get infected like real time, right? Like actually,
Nah.
no, right? I want to. Yeah, I'm kind of curious on how like the transformation is. Like, you know, how do they infect? Because I mean, yeah,
But it is a bite. Like they show like a bite.
Yeah.
they
mark.
show, but we didn't see it, right?
We don't see it actually happen, like somebody actually getting bit.
Mhm.
So fuck all that. I'm ready to see some regular people get smoked.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to see.
That is
Yeah,
wild.
So will it be better than the game for me? I don't know, because nothing
Yeah, I
beats
don't-
me being in control and hitting somebody in the head with a brick. You know?
Yeah, and
So-
stabbing somebody with a shiv.
Right?
I'm trying.
Oh
Yeah.
my
But
god.
when it
Cocking
first
a bomb.
popped off, they were biting each other in the streets.
Yeah.
They were
The-
biting each
yeah.
other.
They were-
all
were.
True.
around.
Yeah, I guess.
In the
Yeah.
So maybe it's just
street.
different types then. Maybe runners bite. Maybe the stalkers infect through the
Yeah,
mycelium
maybe.
in their mouth.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And the clickers probably bite too because
That guy
Right.
downstairs, he was tore
Yeah.
up.
yeah, Tess
And I
got
thought
bit,
he was
you know
gonna
what I'm saying?
transform. I thought he was gonna transform, or they was gonna like kill him.
Oh, that guy downstairs. I forgot about him. Yeah, he got destroyed, bro.
Yeah.
He like,
Yeah.
does Clicker have blades on his hands or some
Right?
shit? I was
Tore his
like,
ass up.
Yeah.
I was
We
like,
talk about how Joel he need training from Rick Grimes because that aim was awful.
oh yeah,
when they
he
were,
was doing terrible. That's
Bro,
kind
that
of like
Rick
the game,
Grimes-
though. The game,
that
be
Rick
like,
Grimes aim where you could have the gun like pointed down and still get a headshot. That's what I'm looking for. That's the type of
Wow.
time
He'll
Joel
get
need to be
better
on.
over time.
Yeah, 20 years.
It's been
Come
20
on.
years,
You
bro.
gotta get XP.
Yeah,
He gotta get his
20
XP up. He gotta get his
He gotta
XP
build
up.
that craft.
He's not used to
Right.
dealing with clickers.
XP is crazy.
Right. And he's still stuck in Fedra. He chilling. You know what I mean?
Because he was like, "What the f is going on here?" He didn't know what
Yeah.
the f was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he knew because he said he knew exactly what they were because he told Ellie. He said they can hear but they can't
I think
see.
he made that
Yeah.
observation though. I think
No,
it was
he knew beforehand because they were downstairs and he said from here on we have to be completely quiet because he knew what time it was.
Yeah,
They know what's up there.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, maybe he knew, like he seen him in the distance, but he ain't never or he heard stories or something. I
Oh,
don't
her
know.
stories. Yeah, you can hear
Yeah.
The
stories.
way I inferred it was that
yeah.
he saw dude was messed up. He didn't know what they were dealing with, so he's like, at this point, we gotta be like, we gotta
Yeah,
shut
shut
the F
up.
because
Yeah.
we don't know what the f is in here.
Mm-hmm.
And then he saw them like moving around, but they weren't looking at them or charging at them. I thought that he inferred that,
That's
like,
possible.
They
they're
couldn't
not.
see in the
Very-
moment. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, very possible.
Yeah. Well, since we're here, can we just have I know we talked about it a little bit early. Can we just talk about the clickers, man? These motherfuckers is pop locking through the hallways with expert precision, just like in the game, bro. It's like I remember watching that scene back when they're like in the hallway. She's like, I'm
Oh,
like,
the,
Yeah.
little, the little Kim movements.
bro.
They look
Yeah.
like T-Rexes and shit going through there. I was like, that's scary to even look at, bro. I was like, the fucking mushroom popping off their fucking head.
Yeah, bro.
It's like
a wart
Jesus.
or some shit, bro. It just looks
You think it could be quiet enough to like escape a clicker? Because you have to be like Ellie just sighed like a little, and the clicker heard her.
It heard,
You
yeah.
think it'd be quiet enough?
Do y'all think it would be quiet enough to avoid a clicker?
Not with my luck, no.
I am boxing. I am
Yeah, I'm gonna have
boxing.
to fight. I'm just gonna be
You
one of those
boxing
that carry
what,
a sword.
bro?
Boxing,
It's over for
beat
you.
the f up.
I am boxing. I am boxing. I'm grabbing this right here and choking his ass. Oh, yeah. Sneak him on his ass. Oh my God. It's either go down or die, bro.
Nah, Dwayne finna be on a t-shirt, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, I'd rather be. Y'all deal with them clickers. I'll be in heaven. I'll be like, see, God, like, why you?
Dwayne gonna be on a muscle tee, man. He went out like a warrior. Train like a Dwayne. Nigga, they have all kind of shit like that.
Train like a Dwayne.
Put that on a t-shirt, bro.
Yeah, bro. That nigga went out a warrior, bro. Yeah. Do y'all think y'all would survive a clicker zombie apocalypse, bro? Would y'all make it to 20 years?
Nope.
Hell no.
I don't know.
As soon as that happens, I'm sorry. I'm leaving.
No,
Like,
guys.
But wait, leaving in what way?
Here.
See, like I'm leaving as in I'm going to like the highest building and then just
No, I'm leaving as I'm leaving life. Like
okay. That's what
living.
okay.
If you think about it, like first of all, we're all people of convenience. Okay. Think about a zombie apocalypse and how inconvenient a zombie apocalypse is. Whenever y'all internet go off, don't y'all be just feeling just a loss? What do we do? As much as we game and watch TV and stuff, no internet, no nothing, no showers every day, no nothing. And the funky smell of thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dead people. Lord, take me, because
you say it like that, damn. Well, I mean, like,
there's nothing.
Matter of fact.
See, but then you gotta entertain yourselves. You can make like the zombie Olympics or some shit and just like just do things to like fuck around with them and then see who gets away. Like just for entertainment, like a Coliseum type situation.
You sound like an evil dictator. You throw his ass in there. Man, he gonna hit the little. That motherfucker
set it up like a Coliseum, bro.
Portray Roshi, bro. He gonna throw your ass in there.
Hell no.
You're not surviving at all, bro. Like,
you're not surviving that.
You're in the woods, right? Like you probably.
I would stay in the QZ. I'm not going in all that.
Dwayne's not wrong because I would have bombed everywhere too. Just like Lay said, she said bomb it all.
You're either gonna die of the clickers or you're gonna die of like starvation.
Or other people. Or other people.
Yeah, that survive. Hell yeah.
And I think
that's one of Jazz's gripes is like, why when we're in a situation where there's clearly us versus them, why don't we fight them? Like why we fight each other when there's like a clear enemy?
Yeah, because we'll have these debates and I'm like, there's always like so many like different factions and like zombies episodes. I'm like, why are there factions? It's us versus zombies. Are we gonna make more of them or are we gonna kill them? Like why do we have?
You know why? Because the zombies don't got the chicken and the food coupons.
But the thing is,
y'all got them. So I'm coming for you.
This, like it'll be so much easier if like us just together as humans just work together.
Yeah.
And like there'll be no issue. Like, all right, this group, like y'all got the food, y'all do this, y'all do this. If you don't do no work, you're not getting a reward. You're not. You're just gonna have to starve until you get your ass up and go do some work.
So what do I do when you don't want to share the chicken sandwich?
I could share it as long as you have something to trade. Like there's something to trade, right? Like you did some work. Like this person could make tomatoes while you make bread, and we can switch. But
there's always going to be somebody that wants to have more, which is the problem.
That's my point. I'm saying bring more than too bad for you. You want to
hey, but at the time of war, there ain't no more, man. We gotta
we nothing. There might be nothing to go around. You know what I'm saying?
But in like time of panic, they do kind of like try to band together and help each other. I think the problem is when the military comes in and they kind of create like these levels of hierarchy and they start treating different people different ways. And then these people start to feel more important than these people over here. And if I get good with these people, I'm higher than I can get. And that's how it all falls apart.
There you go. There you go.
It's the military.
So then now, you know what it is? Now it's I pull up on you and run that beef jerky.
Then you're gonna have to catch this fade. I don't know what to say.
See, exactly.
No,
exactly.
but that's a self-defense though. Like I'm not here trying to cause a problem. I'm here just trying to like do what I have to do. It's you that's causing a problem. So if you cause a problem, you're gonna get fucked up. Fuck around and find out. Like
I know, but that's like a really rational way to think about it, and it makes more sense. But like, say you defended yourself against somebody for your resources, but that was so and so's brother. He don't give a fuck what happened with them
And
research.
I don't
He gonna
give
be
a
like,
damn about
you
that
killed
brother.
my
He
brother.
should've rolled
That's
up on
war,
him.
nigga.
He
You
should've
gonna get
rolled
all the
up.
homies
Yeah.
together. You know what I'm saying? So like,
That's
We
his
literally
brother
just
was
we literally
why
just explained
people
why we
fight.
can't work together. See,
Your brother was
Exactly.
lazy.
See?
If he wasn't
Just
lazy
solved
and
it.
wanted to get his
I
own
think-
stuff,
but
he
I
saw
think-
had something, he could have learned how to get it, learned how to work and get the stuff. And because he didn't, he fucked around and got fucked
and,
up.
and
So I
found
don't
out.
care
He
about
fucked
that
around
brother.
and found out.
yeah, he
Right.
found out.
So
But yeah,
I think it's
you're
leadership
right.
though. All right. I think it's the right leadership. If we had like, let's say in a time of like, it was like leadership and we had a good leader that kept everything like so and so does this and this and this. And then we like, all right, you got to have like a really good leader to be able to win in Last of Us.
Yeah.
Like if we wanted to,
I would say
like, all right,
leaders, like a
leaders,
Leaders,
There
yeah.
would have to be a
council of leaders.
council.
Yeah.
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 But yeah,
All
I
we
agree.
got is the
I agree.
military,
And I think I think a part of what intrigues me about this show so much is like, you know, how real it feels. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like it's like it's so like, you know, like fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we saw how Joel, when they were on the road in episode 1, and you saw the people on the side of the road, he's like, they're like, help us, please. And Joe like, no, fuck that. Keep it pushing.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? They
That
got a
was
kid.
me.
We got a kid. Keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Makes me think about how much how much he had to survive, you know,
Yeah.
in those 20 years. He's like, he's not playing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Makes it more believable that he would survive, you know, in that instance. You know what I'm saying?
I think in
Shout
a
out to-
life
shout
and
out to
death
Joel for that.
situation, you
Yeah.
see people's true colors. There's gonna
Yeah.
be people who want to give back to the community, and there's gonna be people who just want to take, just like in regular, like life could be
Yeah.
simple now. You know what I'm saying? And we could work
Mhm.
together now, but look how
yeah.
you know,
a little
the
bit of
world-
stress, and people like,
right.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think if you knew the person, it'd be different. Because like we kind of
Yeah.
had this conversation with Lupa. He's like, the only way I'm helping you in that situation is if I know you already.
Yeah.
If I'm driving, you could clap me and my kids in the car and then take my car and leave. I don't know you. I don't know
Yeah.
who
True.
you were even before this happened.
True.
So it's
Very
like you can't just be just like before apocalyptic times. I'm not gonna pull over and help you. After apocalyptic
Damn.
times, I'm not gonna pull over
That's
and help
crazy.
you.
It sounds bad.
Especially if I got my babies in the car. Hell
Yeah.
no.
Right, because I could be like a good, like I'm trying to do a good thing for someone else, but who's to say
Yeah.
they're gonna be good to me? Because I could
Yeah.
pull
Yeah,
over,
that's
go
the
help
thing.
them, and then they'd be like, "All right, this is my stuff now. And
Yeah.
get out of the car. Now
Yep.
you stranded." So like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going. And
Mm.
like, sorry.
Yeah, fuck the bullshit. I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen.
Did everybody answer the question? Would y'all survive in the zombie apocalypse?
I think so.
would you want to? That's a better
Would
question.
you want to? I mean, I feel like
Yeah.
I would. I feel like I
Yeah.
feel like it would
I
low-key give me
mean, I
more
would
purpose.
want to
Really?
only in the hopes that there might be like an end to the situation.
Yeah, like a
Like,
cure.
if I
Yeah,
can
I agree.
survive
A
as long
cure,
as I
a cure.
can.
Hope.
Yeah.
Hope is the thing that keeps you alive. Hope, like
That's
you're
right.
hoping. Because if you're in full despair, you're like, man, fuck I look like. You know what I mean? But if you have hope,
Fuck,
all
I
right,
look like it's
fuck I
a
look
great way
like.
to
You
say
can't
it.
wash your ass
Fuck
for
I look
days
like.
at a time. Like y'all better than me. My will to survive is not that.
You'll be
much.
surprised when you're in an actual situation
Our
when you're like, I
ancestors
have to
ain't had no
survive.
soap.
Yeah.
Our ancestors had enough soap. Okay, don't be
Shit.
They
bringing
didn't.
our
The rich
ancestors
ones-
into here.
Look,
The rich
they didn't
ones,
have no
they was
soap.
wiping
They didn't have
ass with
malls, they didn't have
leaves,
Wi-Fi,
nigga.
Wipe
none of
ass
that
with
stuff.
leaves and sticks, man.
Yeah.
Stones
And then
and
watch
shit.
it be poison ivy and your butt
Hey,
bumping up.
he fucked
Hey,
around and found
that
out.
itch.
Hey, don't fuck with that
That's why
grass
we
over there, bro.
Low key, I feel like I would survive though. I feel like I would survive. That might be very naive of me, but I low key feel like I would survive. I'm a big ass target too. Like, you know what
You
I'm
are,
saying?
bro.
Just
But that'd be
imagine-
good though.
Just
You can
imagine
leverage
Goofy
your
become a
bodyguard.
zombie. We're all done.
All
Oh
right, you
man,
right,
hey,
nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. You turned to a clicker, bro.
Yeah,
Well,
some
nigga.
problems. Yeah.
That motherfucker. Hey, y'all remember the
Man,
Rat
wait,
King?
yes,
y'all
bro.
fuck.
Y'all remember the Rat King?
Hey, no
Oh
spoilers
my
for
God.
no
Oh, I'm
spoilers for the
sorry,
second
you're right.
game.
Yeah,
You're
no
right. You're right. I'm
spoilers.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I haven't played that
Sorry.
one.
Yeah,
I need to
Oh,
play
you
that
didn't play
one.
it, man? All right,
No.
man. Why
Come
we even
on,
come?
play that, bro. Play
Right,
that.
bro.
We will.
Wait,
We
Goodness
will
gracious.
once the season is done. Then
We're
I'm
gonna
a
play it
I'm
on
a, I'm a
stream.
stream it.
Okay.
I
Okay,
think
man.
Roshi answered
And
this
we would
question,
probably
though.
not survive because we got
Okay.
too little of kids. So
That'll make you want to
They'd be
survive
like,
even more.
No, it would make me want to survive, but see, they would like set us up because we'd be like, "You gotta be quiet." They'd be like, "I don't want to," and then boom,
Yeah.
done.
Nah,
Yeah, it's
after
over.
they, no, after they see their first man get
Yeah.
mangled up, they're gonna be like, oh hell.
Yeah.
Like, that's lead
The
by
kids,
example. You saw
kids only
his
care
ass.
about them in the moment. You saw Ellie having
That's
a
true.
ball when she saw the water. Like it's
Yeah.
done. It's over.
Mhm.
They want fruit snacks. Like they don't care about nothing.
I give you two fruit
man.
snacks.
I didn't even think about
right
having
now.
kids, bro, in that time, bro. That'd be
Yeah,
tough.
But I would definitely want to survive for them. But you
Yeah.
know, if they
Yeah.
get clapped, that definitely makes it harder. harder to
Oh
win.
yeah, to move on for sure.
Yeah.
What were you saying though, Goofy? You were saying something.
Oh, I think Roshi answered this question, but I was like, for anybody else, you know what I'm saying? Last question of the show, and we're gonna wrap it up. Do you think the show will be more enjoyable for you than the game? I think Leesh, you may have answered this too, but Jazzy, what do you think?
I think the game is always going to be more enjoyable because it's like you're in it, like you're controlling like what's happening, like y'all said earlier, and I just feel like me being like me inserting myself like in the game like is more fun than me just like watching it. Like watching it is still cool, but like if I get to walk around in the world and actually try to dodge and shoot and stuff like that, I feel like that's more enjoyable.
Okay, Dwayne.
Oh, I agree. I think it's like when you play the game, it's like you kind of inserting yourself a little bit within that character. Like, of course, the character is his character, but you're like, man, like you kind of feel like you said, the satisfaction of like somebody, like somebody trying to like steal you for your gas, and you meet them again, and you're like, oh. And sometimes in games they give you the either or, so it is literally you are the character. So I don't know, like I feel like the games do be better, but in certain aspects the TV shows can be better because it could expand upon the lore that you already know. So
what about you, PG?
No, you talking about this one specifically, right? Last of Us?
Yeah, Last of Us. Yeah, you think it'd be better than the game?
Hell no, not even close.
Not even close.
Nah, I feel like you if you played the game, obviously you'll like the certain things, but the TV show, there's only so much you could put from the game in the TV show. That's why certain parts feel like it's just crammed, like it's sped up. It's literally sped up. Like episode 1, episode 2, that's like damn near 5 hours in the game. It's like you know what I mean, that you get the full experience throughout the game. It's just dope that they add to it. Rewatching it, it's like, oh, this is fire. So
Leesh, I think you may have answered.
I watched people play the game, but I didn't really. I got to the point where it was too much for me. It's too stealthy. So for me, it is. I'm rambunctious. I just want to run and gun. So I like the show a little bit better. But watching other people play the game is like really dope, seeing how everything unfold. I just think on the show we'll get a little bit more answers, So
and I think kind of echo what Lee said. I'm a fucking horrible stealth game player, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I ain't got the patience.
I'm bad at stealth too.
So like for me it was a rough experience playing the game sometimes because I was getting my ass whooped quite a lot. You know what I'm saying? And also just to get more answers to my question, I'm a very like I be asking hella questions while the game going and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like to see some of the answers answered, like even the start of the virus for me, that almost to me is like almost more rewarding in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Is more rewarding to me in as far as entertainment purposes. Like, again, this is coming from a person who sucks at stealth game, and the whole game is stealthy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. I want to thank everybody for coming here today. This is my first time, hosting a little podcast or anything like this, man. I really appreciate everybody in the audience as well. Y'all holding it down. Just throw a praise up for, Christine as she, hope she gets well soon. We're going to wrap it up here though. I'm going to start off with Jazzy, tell them where they can find you. What do you do? You know what I'm saying? Et cetera, et cetera.
Okay. Y'all can find me on YouTube, Jazzy Guns, on Dwayne and Jazz on YouTube, and on Dwayne and Jazz Patreon, and here at the Party Chat podcast, and that's it.
Okay, Dwayne King.
Oh yeah, same thing. Dwayne and Jazz. We do reactions, and then you can find me on Twitch.tv/Dwayne King. I do all type of variety streamer. I do all type of games and stuff like that, and that's it.
Awesome. PG.
So yeah, y'all.
He was here, bro. He was in Planet Mars.
You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, IG at Physical Gamers. But on YouTube, it's PG. We have some bros rated PG. Yeah. So yeah, basically all over.
Awesome. Leash.
All right, so you can find me on YouTube at LeeshCapeesh. You can find me on Twitch at LeeshCapeesh. Also, you can also find me on TikTok because I started streaming over there. Thanks to Goofy, But
hey man,
LeeshCapeesh. LeeshCapeesh everywhere except on Instagram and Twitter. Some white girl stole my name, but if you type in my name, just look for the black person, and that's me.
Not the colonizers colonizing. All right, your boy Roshi. It's Shireen, right? Am I saying that right?
Sheera.
Sheera,
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
God.
Hey, yo, where'd you get Kareem from?
It's Roshi.
Okay.
Come on. He said
What?
Sasha, and nobody answered the question earlier, so I was like, I'm gonna butcher this later. All right.
Okay.
Sheera.
Your boy Roshi, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, all of that, TikTok. And then ItzSheera for Sheera on Instagram.
Awesome.
And Twitter.
And Twitter, yes.
And
Awesome.
everything
And what do you
else.
guys do?
everything
You
else,
do,
yes.
do reactions and stuff like that, right?
We do reactions and I sell feet pics.
Okay.
No, we
Only
don't.
feet. Y'all heard
We
it?
don't sell
Beautiful.
feet.
Premium.
Well,
Listen, you know how
guys,
these
it's been
people are asking you
real.
for
I'm
stuff
your
like
host,
this,
Goofy
Bob.
Y.
You better cut it out.
It's been real, guys. I'm your host, Goofywise. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for having me, Christine. I hope you get better soon, my nigga, for real. Love y'all, man. Shout out to Party Chat Podcast. Y'all can find me at Goofywise anywhere. Twitter, TikTok, Twitch. I stream, do the gaming, do the talking about shows, all that good shit. But yeah, peace out, everybody. I hope you guys have a good one. They can still hear y'all, so don't